kind of nice without video cameras all the time, I have to say.
Yeah. I don't know how people do
How
it.
did the whole thing, you and Jessica switched places? You started, I'm not going to say you started doing TV.
Right.
But you were in Seventh Heaven and so on, then you went into music.
Right.
Where she's doing music and went into TV and now movies.
Right.
Are you not going back to...
No, I definitely still want to do film and television, but for me, it's, you know, I have to focus on one thing at a time, and if the right part were to come along, then I would take the right part, but
Yeah,
I'm very picky.
Yeah,
when
Jessica
it's-
seems like her thing right now is just focusing on films, and we'd heard for a while that she was going through, you know, like some stage fright and different things. I felt so bad for her because I'm thinking I can't imagine being an artist and having anything like that ever happen to you.
Right.
What do you do?
I mean, I don't
That's
know. I
your
mean, she's
job.
always a great performer. So.
But, yeah, well, she's doing fine in the movies now, so that's going well. What else? I mean, what have you had? Did you get a break at Christmas time? Anything like a nice little breather?
We kind of had a breather. We were all over the place. We were in Texas and Chicago and Miami and Costa Rica, so that was definitely like an awesome break. But
so you got some relaxation time. It wasn't just work.
definitely. No.
Isn't
There
that
was no
nice?
work at Christmas time. It was all hanging with the family.
Good for you. That's
Yeah.
nice.
What was the gossip? It was Costa Rica, was it? Where they said that they made a huge deal about it on one of the tabloid shots. They
Right.
said that you guys stayed at the resort right next door to where Nick and Vanessa were.
Right.
Did you see each other? And they made this huge deal. I'm like, there's no way in hell they saw each other.
Honestly, we didn't know that they were there. I mean, we saw Derek Jeter in his Speedo, but
did?
that
Oh,
was it. Yeah.
Oh my God, you can be hot for that discussion.
Yeah, nobody needs to try to pull that off.
What did he look like? That's just gross.
I don't know. I had to admit that we were kind of all peeking.
Oh yeah, just anybody that you know, really.
Yeah, I don't care who you are.
Yeah, but no, we didn't even know about that. Really. So.
Which
That's,
is wait, but isn't Derek Jeter her ex-boyfriend?
Yes.
That's really weird. Costa Rica must be a very small
So
area.
they get Derek Jeter in a Speedo,
Yeah.
and we got Ian McShane, the guy from Deadwood,
Yeah, we were
in a
making
Speedo.
He's like really hairy. Is he Italian? I don't know what. I mean,
You know, the guy with the big old handlebar mustache from
Oh,
Deadwood?
God.
That's what
yeah.
we got to see. That was full on
it's,
exciting.
it's like that tiny little black bathing suit. You just go, what? Are you
Wow.
doing? I'm so thankful for the guys that wear the baggy surfer shorts.
Yeah.
It's so
Right,
much nicer
right.
for the rest of us.
Definitely.
Now, what do you want to tell people about your scene? Now, we were talking about the fact it sounds. I thought it sounded 80s. I said it reminds you of Debbie Harry, like one of the songs I heard. I think it was Out of My Head.
Right.
Like, how do you want fans to like? How are you going to sell it to them as far as that? Like,
Well, that's the new single Out of My Head. But when you hear the record, there's a bit of a pop rock element. But it's more, I made it kind of a dance record. It's a record, it's loose and it's quirky and it's, something, it's a lot of fun to listen to. It's like if you're getting ready or, there's lots of, I'm really proud of it. I'm happy. I didn't walk into the studio and know exactly which direction I was going to go, and it just kind of all started to take shape. And in the beginning, I was doing more singer-songwriter stuff and working with like Beth Hart and Jenny Lewis from Milo Kiley and stuff. And then I decided to go a totally different direction. I was like, I need to have fun on this record. So.
Do you think about that when you go in there? Okay, if I'm in my bathroom putting on my makeup and my hair getting ready to go to a club, what kind of sound do I want to hear? And if I get in my car with my friends, then what do I want to hear?
Yeah, when you're out, what do you want to hear? And yeah, definitely. So it was a different writing process as well, because when I go into the studio, these guys, Timbaland and Chad Hugo are like beat guys. So, they go down and they start to lay the track, and I'm like, whoa, this is so different, So I brought along my guitar player, and everybody kind of vibed off of each other. And
yeah, because you've been more rock, so yeah, Timbaland would be kind of a different experience, probably.
yeah, and it was for him too, because it's still, there's all, it's all like guitars and everything as well. So
I think he's enjoying that though, because we've talked to him, and I think he loves we're doing all the work with One Republic right now. I think he loves like kind of dabbling in the rock side of things. Like I think he didn't want to be stuck in one thing either.
I think it's always good to venture out. So I'm really happy with the record, and then I always have to have that ballad in there as well. So we got those and stuff. So
Do you get intimidated when you go in there? Like, okay, you know your music, you're used to what you wrote and what you helped write. When you go in and you see Timbaland, it's like, oh my gosh, I hope my stuff is good enough for him. Or
no, I don't think I think everybody, it's like either it's just going and you have, great ideas, and everybody has a stupid idea every now and then. You're like, oh God, and when you can see somebody like as big as, them, Timbaland, his camp, whoever, like, somebody will spit out something dumb and you're like, whoa, so
let's try that.
I think that, everybody becomes like a family. So I think, everybody knows each other's vibe.
That's cool. I guess you have to not let yourself overthink things. Like just enjoy the experience and have fun and let things flow the way they should. And if you throw out a dumb idea, whatever. We all do that every day here. It happens probably anybody's job.
I think it happens at least once a day.
Now, what about your parents? Like, how involved are your parents still in your life? Like, I know you're also close, and your dad, it seemed like when you first started out, he was really guiding you through the music side of things.
Right.
Is he still involved with that, or do you have totally separate management now?
No, my dad is still my manager, and people really, I have to say this, people really perceive him the wrong way, and if anybody gets it bad, he gets it bad, because he is actually a really, really cool guy and very supportive, and my mom is awesome too, she's definitely, I'll be like, Mom, what do I do? I still have that relationship with my mother, which is awesome because I'm 23 now.
Is your mom is she more on the mom side, support side, and then your dad? And does she dabble in the career side as much, or does she like to just play the role of mom?
She does, definitely both. I mean, I think, they both have. Definitely. My dad doesn't overstep his boundaries or anything. I'm definitely one that I come in and I have, my rules. I'm like, okay, this is what I want to do and this is what I want to achieve. And he's, really supportive and awesome about that.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Does he ever give you advice that you're shocked that he gives you or something? Because he seems like he stays with the times as far as what's going on. Does he ever bring up something and you're like, oh my God, I can't believe you're trying to talk to me about this? Or
yeah, I just actually the other day, because he doesn't come in the studio when I'm in the recording studio or anything. I'll let him, I won't play anyone in my music until I'm like, okay, you can hear what I've been doing now. So actually I just had a meeting with my dad the other day, and I walked away and I was with my best girlfriend, Nicole, and I was like, wow, he just really impressed me. That's my dad. He just had all these good facts, and, he was really on it. And I was like, wow, good job, Pops.
You're keeping up, Dad. Good job.
Yeah.
That's cool. Now, where do your parents live in Texas still, or do they live in LA full time now? Or?
They live in LA, yeah.
Oh, they do?
The whole family's out in LA, but we all live in separate places.
Oh, you do? Yeah. I remember when your house was on the market for a while, or it showed ads of your house on the market.
I heard, yeah.
That's creepy, isn't it?
I was in London at that point, and I was doing Chicago out there, and somebody called me and they were like, I think your face is on the ad of your house.
That's creepy, yeah.
I mean, hopefully it sells before I get home.
I mean, I would guess real estate agents would love that they have that to go with, something extra. But then, as the person selling the house, I'm like, I don't really think I want people rifling through my stuff.
No,
That's
definitely,
creepy.
yeah, no. But they were picky. They were picky about who could come to the house.
That's nice.
Know. It sold before I got home, so
it
was all good. It worked out.
How was London? I bet Chicago was exciting for you.
It was amazing. That was such a cool show to be a part of. I was the youngest on the cast, and it's just